even though I really don't want to. I'm gonna replace this. It ain't gonna be easy. Shoulda, woulda, coulda when they did it the first time. Jerks. I don't think I'm gonna have to stick my head in there very much. But at the same time, what I want to do is kind of pull this out and straighten it as much as I can. And it ain't gonna be easy. I gotta straighten that because I gotta get my tool on there. So what I want is I want to be able to grab it and hold it like this. Okay, how we look? Terrible, but better. Okay. There's not enough space yet. I think I'm gonna have to sand this paint off too. No, I gotta go down right here. I'm gonna throw some sparks. That's not straight at all. I should be able to get this off, but this is hot now. Hot, hot. It's actually not too bad. Where did I put my, right here? Make sure you put your flare nut on. Oh, that'll work. Look at that, that's plenty of space. Okay, cool. So what we do now is, then I have this thing. So this is a flare tool. Are you watching? Yeah. So this was from Titan. Got it off of Amazon. It's small. It's 3/16 or 4.5, which is this. This is your set. So you just screw this in, and then that's how far your pipe goes. And this will slide out like that, and we can put it on here, and it'll help straighten this thing out. These we're going to tighten all the way down, because this is our clamp. And I want to make sure, I can't see. Give me a bend. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So let me take this out. We should be able to take that out. Like that. This comes out. And then, good. Okay. Like this, and this, and then this, and then this. And so then it has a double-sided. So one of them we're going to make a single flare. It's going to go out. And then this one you're going to, it's called a double flare. It's a bubble flare. So it's got a bump on each side. And then this is just a little lube. It's like a wax. Just put some on the tip. Just the tip. And then we're going to screw this in. Make sure you have your fitting on and it's pointed the right way. Otherwise, you're going to have to do it twice. Okay? This is the same kind of tool. Right? You would put it through here and then you would tighten this stuff down and it would clamp it right here. And then that's your bubble flare, but this one has the doobajig that slides over and you crank it down and it's kind of wobbly. It's great for, you know, if you have to, but I like this one much better for stuff like this. It's a tool you're going to need once or twice, but it's totally worth it if you have to do something like this. And then we crank this down till it stops, and then it's done. And then crank it back open, and we don't even need to take it all the way out. Take this off. Here's the problem. This happens sometimes. Not so much with this one. Oh yeah, see, that's terrible. Absolutely horrid. So what happened is the paint's interfering and it's sliding along the tool instead of making a flare. So let me clean this off. I told you I didn't want to do this. I could have just put it back on, not told anybody, not videoed it, and none of y'all would have known. But here I am, like an idiot, trying to make a flare underneath the dashboard of a Fiat. Spreader, doomajiggy doodad, and we're gonna try it again. Got it. That's a good looking flare. So now what we have to do is bend this back around to make it look something like this. You know, these things are probably going to be more straight up and down. You make this tool, and it does 3 different sizes. So you get your, come here. Get your thingamajig in there. And then what you want is to make sure you have enough space here to bend it up. And that's pretty good. Now, without seeing it, we're gonna have to go like this or something, but it's okay. I'm not putting this back on there. That's good for 1 horsepower. So this is gonna go like something like that. Except I think I want it to go closer, of course, because you know Fiat. We have a long way to go to get up there. That is dumb. Did I do that the last time? I don't remember. I mean, it was, 2 days ago. Sorry, I'm rambling. Need to bring this. Why are you so short? That's dumb. Come here. Okay. Grease is a glue. The grease sticks it on there. See, it ain't gonna fall off as much. It's still gonna fall off, but got a better chance of getting it started. A 13 and a 10. So we should be able to come in here and get that started. These two, can't see, that one actually looks pretty good. because you can't bench bleed this. I mean, I don't know how you think you could. But for bench bleeding, you want full compression on the... But that's mostly for... Get all the bubbles out. But eventually we'll get the bubbles out. We're going to vacuum... Not vacuum. We're going to gravity bleed it. But not tonight. So the next thing I got to do is line this back up and put my steering wheel and stuff on there. But that's for tomorrow. Before it had like an inch of travel. You just adjust these and then you'll be fine. I still gotta tighten down this nut, but I'm gonna wait. Wait for fluid to go in. I'm gonna call it on this part. Next part, we will install the steering wheel. But I like that. I like this silvery stuff. I know it doesn't match the black throttle pedal, but you know, you can barely see that. But I'm going to leave this here for when we bleed it, because something may drip. And I might have to take the whole thing apart again to tighten something up. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. I think we're good. I think we'll be fine. Okay. Good night. How's it go? Good night, Irene.